Welcome to Bet on Yourself Media, presented by the one and only Reggie Bond, better known as Yep or Rip, or however you want to say it. Welcome to the show. I just want to get into some verbal talk about what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles. Uh, far as I got information on the draft coming up, it's a whole lot of speculation, as we all know what's going on, what people think they're going to happen, what people want to happen. And it's just all that kind of stuff going on out here right now with the draft going on. So I'm just out here, I'm just venting. I'm midday, mid morning. What do you want to do? Yeah, mid morning. So I just wanted to see what I can catch out here. If anybody's out here that wanna, you know, talk about what's going on with the Eagles and or share some content. I don't know. I'm new to this, so y'all help me out. I'm new, so y'all help me out with what I need to do, and I take y'all lead. So uh, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't have no big following, nothing like that, but I am live. I am available for those who want to come in and talk, Eagle talk. I just want to talk about a little, go back again a little bit about the draft and what I think and who I think we should pick up and just touch bases. I got one prospect that I think we could take late in the draft. I don't know if any of y'all heard about this young kid. It probably will pop out now that I'm speaking on it. This young kid out of the University of Houston. He's a wide receiver, and I think we should could take this kid at got with our 90. I believe we got a 96 pick in the draft, and I believe this kid would be somebody we could bring in as another wide receiver. The only problem with this kid, this young man that I'm speaking about, a lot of people going to say he's too small. Yeah, they say going to say he's too small. He's 160, 61 pounds, 65 pounds, and believe he's 5'8", 5'8", 5'11", something like that. But he can catch the ball. He's aus- he's outstanding catching the ball. But I mean, his name is Tank Diller. Tank Diller, University of Houston. Look him up. Let me know what y'all think about this guy as a possible just a late round guy to throw more work for the wide receiver room, and especially Quez trying to beat out a couple of players down that they bringing in. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this guy Tank Diller. I looked at his film. I like what I saw, and that's where I'm at with it. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think about Mr. Diller. I gave y'all my prospect what I think about Mr. Diller. I believe he could make the team if he don't make it before special team. But like I said, we got the track star, we got the kid from Utah, we got Warren, the kid we just brought in from Atlanta Falcons. So we got Quez. So it's a bunch of guys that we have on a team that right now that is going to be fighting for a spot for that third receiver spot in the backup role. Preferably just going to be special teams, and that's another topic that I wanted to touch on that nobody's talking about with for the Philadelphia Eagles. For my recollection, I haven't heard nobody talking about it as much. The special teams, our special teams need work. Our special teams need work. I'm going to say it. It needs work. I'm not afraid. It needs work. It needs work. Our special team needs work. So how can we fix that? Well, this is one of my opinion is we can fix it by adding quality players from the draft, but more so from within the team itself. And I know it's not going to be a lot of top tier guys that's going to be on this on the special teams. So we got to make do what we have. We lost a couple of good special teamers, like I think Edwards, T.J. Edwards. He was on the special team. I think Blankenship. He was a special teamer. He probably could flip back and forth. I think he still may have a chance. We will have Dean. He was a special team guy. So I think he's gonna be more concentrating on the offensive side of the ball coming up with Dean, his deal. So um I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think and what you believe um you know can happen. I don't know. Y'all tell me. You know, I'm willing to find out what your opinion are. Or if you have one, if you don't have none, then so be it. I don't mind sitting here talking because I ain't got nothing to do at this time today. Today anyway. Uh, I just want to vent about the draft and what people are saying out there about. It was a big deal last night on I think Simone got sports. The young lady, she has a channel and she has people come on and speak and they had to talk about the draft and they kind of got stuck on Bijan Robinson and she clarified it up. It's like she clarified a lot of good points up about them. Um, they just stuck on Bijan Robinson and not looking at the big picture of you know the other backs that still has availability to us out there. So I'm just like this. I'm with her with this junction. You know, if if we if we um if we have all our eggs in the basket for Bijan Robinson, that narrows our scope down tremendously. And I can't see how we doing nothing like that. I don't see how we even entertaining that kind of thought. So I'm thinking how he's going to do best man available, best person available. But I'm still not going to leave out the possibility or hope that there's a possibility the Eagles might trade up. And I had a scenario, I think was last week, where the Raiders might be in play for us to trade up to number 7. I believe the Raiders are 7, yeah, and work a deal with the Raiders and trade up with the Raiders. So that was a scenario I thought about, and I think that could work out with depending on what the Eagles want to do. If somebody's there and they feel like they can't, he's not going to fall back to 10. I see them working with the Raiders to get in that 7 slot. I think that would be about where the Eagles would go. I think that's be the farthest they may go to try to get somebody that's on the board that they feel that they may not fall back down to them the 10th spot. I think that'll be a play that I believe they'll make with the Raiders at 7 to go up to get somebody that they want. And other than that, I'm looking at Noel Smith. I'm looking at Branch. I'm looking at what's the other kid? Of course, Bejan. I mean, they're not going to draft Gibbs that high. I wouldn't think, but that's my preference. I like Gibbs. You know what I mean? But that's what I see. I mean, I know that the Cardinals they're sitting there at number 3 spot. I have no idea what they're going to do. Nobody has no idea what they're going to do. But I believe that the Cardinals is going to trade out of that spot to get some more picks because they need help with this with their team and a whole lot of different different areas. So I can see them trading that third pick, getting collecting a bunch of more picks down the road for this draft upcoming. This year, maybe possibly next year. I don't know, but I believe they're gonna trade out of that deal. I believe the Arizona Cardinals gonna trade out of that deal. This number two pick to Texans, I believe they might take the kid Will Anderson, get that out the way, um, and then later on, I think if they got the 12th pick, Houston. Is it Houston got the 12th pick? I believe. Well, they'll mess around and get a quarterback then. I think they want the quarterback from Tennessee, Hendon Hooker, and that would be a good spot for him up there in Tennessee. Then he got to rush him in there real quick. I mean, yeah, I mean up in Texas. They ain't got to rush him in there quick. They got a new coach, got a new staff, so he'll come in, get to know the system from day one, you know, and he can grow in the system. And he got a veteran quarterback, or so to speak, there to go play this year out and let him, sit back. Now, if necessary, you throw him out there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. It wouldn't be a thing where it's something for me that I have to rush to do it. I wouldn't have that's me. It wouldn't be a situation where I have to rush to do it. It just, preparation would be fine from him doing what he needs to do. And I leave it at that, you know. And and the other topic that I wanted to talk about, oh sorry. The other topic I wanted to talk about was um Bubba Bubba Baker. Now, Bubba Baker would be a solid pickup. It would make a big difference on the defensive back end back there. I'm thinking that that at number 10, it might surprise a lot of people. They might take that kid out of Oregon, Gonzalez, at number 10, if at all else fail. If Bijan's not there, and Carter's not there, and Branch may not there, I like Branch. Branch wouldn't be an issue for me to take at 10 either. Branch is not there. Then I think Gonzalez is a shot at getting this kid, bringing him in, Gonzalez. Um, uh, yeah, I believe that's something that I would consider at the 10th spot. Gonzalez, Branch, um, Noel Smith. Um, what's the other kid's name? The offensive lineman from Northeastern. Okay, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but anyway, he's one of the other top prospects that I believe that the Eagles might take at the 10th spot. Or like I said, either they trade up to 7 to try to get Carter or somebody else that they feel strong about grabbing, you know. But at the 30th pick, that might be somebody, a late round guy. Um, I don't know. Y'all, you give me somebody that you might want to know about that's out there for that pick. I'm sorry about that. My fault. Um, who you think? I don't know. It's, I gave you my ideas, but my sleeper, my sleeper pick is Tank Diller, the University of Houston's wide receiver. That's my sleeper, you know, for this draft at a late round pick, the 96th or 98th pick that we had. I would like to see him grab somebody like that. Good. Now, could they go after a quarterback? Yeah. But I know none of them guys that I mentioned is going to be around. Richardson, all them guys going to be gone. I like Hooker. I like Hooker. I really do like this kid Hooker out of Tennessee, but he's not going to make it past the first round. He's not going to. He's going to be going in the first round. How soon? I say before 20. He'll be going before 20. The Hooker guy for sure. He'll be going before 20. No doubt about it. Hooker be going before 20. Yeah, he'll be going before 20. So with that being said, you know, when they talked about the possibility of the Derrick Henry trade, and I hear more talk today or this morning about Henry to the Chargers. Then I hear again about Henry to the Cowboys. So Henry's all over the place right now, but his name being that thrown out there all over the place, you know, that's another back that the top brass don't want to see Philadelphia get a hold of. Derrick Henry, they don't want to see that either. If we can't get Bajan and Henry's available, I think the Eagles should go after him. I mean, I heard some people saying it'll mess up the cap. It'll do this. It'll do that. What is it going to be? 10 million. I mean, they could probably work a deal out where he can, how he do his magic and swindle that or move that around a bit. So I can't see where that's going to be a big deal with that. I really can't see where that's going to be a big deal as far as the money thing with bringing in Derrick Henry. And as we all know, AJ Brown made a plea for him. Bring him in. Bring my boy in here. Let's get it done, Howie. Howie, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, Howie. You know what to do. You know the drill, Howie. This ain't rocket science. This ain't rocket science, Howie. Let's make it happen, B. Give, give me some of that groove too that you got, B. Howie, make it happen, B. Make it happen. No. It's up to Howie though. It all comes down to it. It's Howie's vision. We're just living in this thing, man. I keep trying to tell these people, excuse me, man, I got all over the place back here. Trying to formulate it, make it a little more pleasing to me. Uh-oh. See, that's what I'm saying. Things fall. Can't have that. But yeah, so it's one of those deals where, I just can't wait. I'm so excited about this draft coming up because the reason why I'm so excited about this draft coming up is because of the fact that we we have everything where we want it, where we need it, and where we want it. Um, Everything that we need to do is right there for us to do. Everything that we have is right in our hands. Everything is falling right in our hands. I mean, it's just the fact that we have to be strategic in our moves, just like a chess piece. That's chess game, you know. We have to be strategic in our moves and make sure that we we bridge the gap between us and the rest of the NFC. So we got to make sure we continue to bridge the gap between us and them. And I feel like this: the more offensive power we have, the better we're going to be. Now, getting a Henry or getting a Bijan Robinson, I'm gonna use those two names from the top of my head because of the fact that the Eagles don't want to be a team to turn around and hand the ball off. That's not our identity. Our identity is the RPO. So with bringing in the back like Derrick Henry, that's more so turning around and handing the ball off 10, 15, 20 times a game. Henry needs the ball, I think, that much time a game. But here in our system, I'm quite sure he will teeter back. He will teeter back and do what he needs to do as far as reps because it's only gonna make his body better for the long haul. It'll keep everybody else in the running back room healthier. I mean, So we got some things to think about or how we do. We just can speculate because nobody really knows what's going to happen, how this board's going to fall. It's a whole ton of mocks out there. People got their mocks, mock one, mock two. They got it's all kinds of stuff all over the place out there for this draft thing. So you know, just enjoy your time with it, have fun. You know, if you don't know where you're at right now, this is Better Yourself Media. Could you please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and throw me that thumbs up for that like for the content that you see on my page. Um, and I truly want to thank everyone out there that has subscribed to my channel. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. I'm grateful for you reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to grow my channel at such a rate that it is growing. I'm not, I'm not a master scientist at this. I'm taking it day by day. I don't have the what you consider the professional setup as those some of those guys you see out there have. I'm doing it on the wing, and I'm enjoying it. I'm teaching myself and learning about this stuff every day. So I'm more motivated in that aspect about the process that I'm going through than to have all the bad decisions. I reached out to a couple of sports content creators, and I had got nothing back yet. So, you know, I'm just gonna stay in my lane and do what I do what I could do with the best I could do with the best I had to work with. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. But this is Bet on Yourself Media. You know, give your boy a thumbs up. That's all it takes. I mean, I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking for nothing. That little thumbs up thing on your screen and just hit that. I mean, it ain't costing you nothing. It ain't nothing coming out of your pocket. It's just a push of a button. You be on your phones and your computers all day long. You know what I mean? But everybody has their own niche, and if you don't agree with what I'm doing, I appreciate that too. If you do, I definitely appreciate that. You know, if I'm on the cusp with you, give me a chance. Just ride it out with me. You know what I mean? Ride it out with me. I'm new to this. You know what I mean? You know, and one thing I know, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. So I'm seeing what's coming out of all this here, and that's that. I'm gonna keep the main thing the main thing. That's one thing I'm gonna do on this channel. I'm gonna keep the main thing the main thing. If I don't know, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and act like a fraud, like I do know. 'Cause I don't know everything. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I do. I don't know everything. But you know what? I'm willing to learn. You know what I mean? And if I do make a mistake, if somebody brings it to my attention, I'm going to try my best with my best ability to correct it and make it right. So, you know, I'm ranting on now, but I just wanted to get that out there. All you Eagles fans, y'all be safe. God bless. Yep, I said it. Live from the man cave. Once again, I'm out.